Okay, so if you're a founder or a creator, you know this battle, right? The constant fight for visibility. But what if the way you're fighting, chasing those viral hits, trying to craft the perfect post, is actually hurting your brand? Today, we're not just talking about getting seen, we're going to build a blueprint for a brand that actually lasts. And it's all built on rhythm, not just reach.
All right, let's just dive right in with a pretty tough question. And honestly, this is one that should probably keep every founder up at night. Is your push for visibility, that chase for the one perfect post, actually making your audience trust you less?
You know, that constant pressure, that feeling that every single thing you put out has to be a home run, yeah, that leads to a place a lot of us know way too well. It's a total strategic dead end, and we call it the performance anxiety trap.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? It's that voice in your head screaming, be brilliant, be perfect, with every single post. But here's the thing. The result of that chase isn't brilliance, it's burnout, it's inconsistency, and frankly, it's just a ton of stress you do not need.
And this whole cycle, this burst of genius, followed by radio silence, it's not free. It comes with a real hidden cost that's quietly draining your brand's value. We've got a name for this penalty. It's called the Erratic Tax.
So what is the erratic tax? It's simple. It's the trust that just evaporates every time you're unpredictable. It doesn't matter how amazing your content is when it finally shows up. If your audience can't count on you to be there, they eventually learn not to look for you at all. Think about it. You are literally training them to forget you exist.
Okay, so this really lays it all out, doesn't it? It's a fundamental choice you have to make. Over here, you've got the sporadic genius. Yeah, those high-effort, amazing posts feel great, but they're unpredictable. This is where you're paying that erratic tax, big time. But on the other side, you've got a dependable presence. This isn't about being less brilliant. It's about building a sustainable rhythm, a beat that people can count on, and that builds deep, real trust. It's choosing rhythm over intensity.
So the big question is, how do we stop paying this crazy tax and actually start building real brand equity? Well, the answer's in a strategic pivot, and there's a quick story that just perfectly captures this shift away from intensity and towards rhythm.
And it all boils down to this one simple number: 3. Now get this. This wasn't some creator who got burned out and just decided to post less. No. This was a stone-cold strategic decision, a high-level choice to post exactly 3 times a week. The goal was never volume. It was to create a rhythm, a pulse, that the audience could actually feel.
And the result? It's not what you think. After just 2 weeks, there was no viral explosion. Nothing like that. Instead, something way more valuable happened. Her audience started to get her. They could recognize her voice in all the noise. That connection, it became solid, predictable, trustworthy.
And this is the big insight, the real aha moment. Visibility isn't just born from those huge firework moments. It grows quietly in the consistent spaces in between. Her steady rhythm, that dependable beat, it taught her audience how to listen and, more importantly, what to listen for.
So that little story, it's basically the blueprint for a really powerful framework we call the Repeatable Rhythm Protocol.
And really, this whole strategy just boils down to this one powerful truth right here. Your consistency. That is the signal. That's what teaches your audience to show up and to trust you when you do. It's all about the signal your pattern sends.
And the protocol itself, it's so simple. Step 1, just choose your rhythm. Is it twice a week? 3 times? You decide. Step 2, make it insanely realistic. Seriously, don't say you'll do it every day if you know you can only truly sustain 3 times. And step 3 is the magic. Execute. Just show up. That's it. This isn't about being perfect, it's about being repeatable.
And why does this work so well? Well, the logic is just rock solid. Visibility grows from familiarity. Familiarity is built through consistency. Pretty soon, your presence becomes recognizable, and that reliability, that's what builds trust, almost automatically. You see, the goal totally shifts from shouting the loudest to simply being the most recognized. So when you actually get this rhythm going, you're not just posting more regularly. You're building toward the real prize, the ultimate goal. You're working to achieve a state we call systemic presence. And this right here is the transformation we're talking about. You move from that constant state of performance anxiety, chasing peaks, feeling that pressure, paying that awful erratic tax, and you move to a state of systemic presence. Now you have a reliable system that does the heavy lifting for you. Visibility stops being an accident you're hoping for, and it becomes the natural, predictable outcome of the system you built.
So if you remember one thing today, let it be this. Your brand's visibility isn't going to grow because of some random flash of genius. It grows because of the simple, clear signals you repeat, day in, day out. Your biggest tool isn't intensity, it's repetition.
So what can you do with this? Like right now. It's dead simple. Pick a rhythm, just one. Make it so easy it almost feels like cheating. Then, just for the next 7 days, commit to it. That's your only job. Just show up.
And hey, for those of you who are hearing this and thinking, yes, I need to build this system, for those who want to make that leap from performance anxiety to a true systemic presence, well, there's a dedicated framework designed for exactly that. If you're ready to build that system, check out the link for 365 Freedom.